Welcome back to the Beecommercer Daily Buzz. It is Wednesday, August 26th, 2026. Today's theme is clear. Commerce growth is moving beyond acquisition. The next advantage is not simply getting more buyers to click. It is making purchasing easier, customer relationships more durable, and the economics more visible. Let's begin with B2B commerce. Salesforce says 54% of B2B buyers now handle purchasing without sales rep involvement. 30% of B2B organizations already have AI agents running in production, and another 45% plan to deploy them within 6 months. Interestingly, the strongest use cases are not flashy storefront chatbots. They are operational workflows, quote generation, inventory availability, contract pricing, order routing, and fulfillment orchestration. Between 66 and 68% of B2B organizations report moderate or major improvements from automating some of those processes. The value is straightforward. These systems remove repetitive coordination between the buyer, sales, finance, and operations. AI agents can also change the economics of smaller B2B accounts. A supplier may not be able to assign a dedicated salesperson to every long-tail customer, but guided self-service can still provide quotes, reorder support, inventory checks, and account assistance. The biggest bottleneck is still data. Only 27% of organizations say their customer data is fully unified. More than 60% cite poor data integration or data quality as a major AI barrier. So the real B2B AI problem is infrastructure. The agent cannot give the correct contract price if commerce and sales systems disagree. It cannot recommend the right product if inventory information is stale. And it cannot resolve an order if account history is fragmented. Discovery is changing as well. Salesforce says 79% of commerce organizations are seeing more traffic from LLM-powered search. And 86% of commerce leaders believe LLMs will become essential to product discovery within a year. That means B2B product pages need to answer much more specific procurement questions: availability at scale, compatibility, contract terms, integration requirements, lead times, technical specifications. The buyer may shortlist a supplier before anyone on the sales team even knows that account exists. Now let's move to affiliate marketing. eMarketing expects affiliate marketing to drive more than $250 billion in retail e-commerce sales by 2030. And the channel is becoming much broader than coupon sites. Creators, comparison publishers, newsletters, review sites, communities, and commerce content increasingly overlap with affiliate distribution. The interesting value here is trust. A creator or specialist publisher can interpret a product for an audience that already understands and trusts them. Shopify's content research supports that shift. 41% of Gen Z reportedly start search on social platforms. And across age groups, 37% of consumers prefer social media first for product reviews and recommendations. So affiliate strategy should probably move beyond simply ranking partners by revenue. One partner may create discovery, another supports comparison, another provides expert validation, another captures a deal stage customer. Brands should understand the job each partner performs and measure incremental revenue, customer quality, margin after commissions, and repeat behavior. Now let's talk about returns. 81% of shoppers say they read a return policy before buying from a retailer for the first time, and 71% say a poor return experience makes them less likely to shop with that retailer again. So the return policy influences acquisition and retention, but returns are also expensive. About 19.3% of online sales are returned according to the data cited today. Customers often want free returns. Retailers increasingly need to protect margin. That is why the best policy is not necessarily the most generous policy. It is the policy that is clear, appropriate for the category, economically sustainable, and operationally easy to execute. This connects directly with advertising measurement. Industry ROAS benchmarks vary dramatically by category and channel. Google may capture more active search intent. Meta may influence discovery earlier. But neither platform knows your required profitability unless you define it. Gross margin matters. Shipping, discounts, returns, repeat purchase, and affiliate or media cost. This is why blended ROAS can be useful. It helps evaluate the overall advertising program without allowing several platforms to claim the same transaction. Now let's move to international search. Localized expertise needs to be understandable not only to humans but also to machines. A global brand may have local experts, credentials, examples, and references that are obvious to people in one market. An AI system may not understand what that credential means, or which country it belongs to, or how a local organization relates to the global company. That means international EEAT needs to become more explicit. Named experts, understandable credentials, local references, market-specific terminology, structured profiles, and clear organizational relationships. Translation alone does not automatically transfer authority. There is also some interesting domain extension data. Wix data suggests some alternative extensions showed higher e-commerce revenue in its dataset. But that is correlation, not evidence that changing a .com domain will increase revenue. Established e-commerce brands should not launch a risky migration because one extension produced a better aggregate result. Brand clarity and long-term trust matter more. Finally, Google is testing sponsored results that visually resemble AI experiences. That does not confirm a new Gemini advertising product, but it does show the direction of the interface. Paid search may increasingly feel integrated into AI-mediated discovery, which again makes product information, brand recognition, landing page quality, and conversion more important than the visual format alone. So what connects all of today's stories? Acquisition is becoming easier to scale, but scaling acquisition creates more consequences. More B2B self-service requires cleaner customer and pricing data. More affiliates create more attribution and brand governance work. More advertising can create more sales, but returns can quietly remove the profit. The next growth advantage is not doing more things. It is making acquisition, commerce, returns, and retention work as one economic system. The first click matters, but the real business value appears in what happens after it. That is all for today's Beecommercer Daily Buzz. See you next time.